Hello and welcome to Channel Divinity, a 5th edition actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I am Trent. I will be your DM for this homebrew campaign, and going around the table we have...
I'm David, and I play Cassiel De'Hart.
I'm Dean, and I play Vesper Ravenwing.
I'm Gordon, and I play Blank.
And Gordon, while we've got you on the mic, can we have you tell us what happened last time on this episode?
Yeah, so last time we started with combat. We had 5 of the blue hand show up, 1 for each finger on the hand, and one of them had the pinky highlighted, but he got killed really quick by one of Cassiel's cards.
I think I have the record damage so far.
That's true. You did do a ton of damage with that because you crit, right?
Yeah, I crit.
He
I think
crit?
it was 44 damage.
Yeah.
And made a slot card machine out of that guy.
Oh boy.
Boom, straight through. Anyway.
Family friendly, Gordon. Family friendly.
Oh, come on. We've stabbed people in the throat. You're calling this family friendly? Anyway. Well,
yeah.
We fought them. They exploded. We didn't die. Well, I died, but then I got healed. And then now we're here, and we're finding a guard for Eliza.
Exactly. We're actually going to just skip forward 30 minutes. Vesper walks back in with a guard, and the guard just wanted to see the scene of the crime. And as you walk back in... Oh, I should also say, I'm sick. I was sick last episode, too. I just didn't say anything. That might be why Eliza's voice was a little sick, because everyone in the world gets sick at the exact same time. So...
This guard has the stuffy nose.
Yeah, this guard has a stuffy nose and a sore throat as well. Yeah, so you walk back in as you see Blank and Cassiel are finishing, wiping off the soot marks on the ground, and Eliza is, just talking while they're on the ground wiping. And she's, quoting scriptures, and she's, turning pages, and then it's oh, this one's amazing, too. Do you want to read it this time? No, your hands are wet. You can't read it.
Cassiel is clearly not listening.
Okay.
Blank is listening, kind of turning his head while he's picking up debris.
And then Vesper, you walk in with the guard, and the guard goes, "Oh, is this where it happened?"
Yeah, this is where it happened, and that's... Is she the nun or the caretaker? What would
Priestess.
That's the priestess over there who...
She turns her head. Hey, you found a guard. Cool.
Yeah, so Willoughby here is going to stay here with you, and they're figuring out, the logistics of the new guard they might be setting up here. But yeah.
Willoughby walks over and says, "Hey, what's up, Eliza? I'll be here. I'm going to sit down on this pew now. I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. Oh, one last thing. Vesper, you were there. You and your 2 friends, you should go back to the guard. They wanted to talk to you about a little bit more, get some more details about what happened here."
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Willoughby.
Sounds good. Willoughby, I walk up to him, I put a hand on his shoulder. Good luck. Stay strong. I walk out the door, wiping blood from my ear.
As you leave, you hear Eliza say, "So, Willoughby, have you heard the good news about a cheddar?" And you just hear yeah, and then the door closes as you walk out.
Man, I wanted so bad for him to be, "Oh, yes, girl." Start chatting about a cheddar too.
Sick Trent does not have the energy
I
for that.
don't know. I can't do 2 girly girl voices, even though Eliza's not even that girly girl, but she does talk really fast, so I don't have the energy for that. But y'all make your way to the guard house?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I know the way to get back to the same one.
You quickly run over to the guardhouse, and as you walk in, a secretary says, "Oh, perfect, the captain of the guard's waiting for you, right over there."
Yeah, we walk over there then?
All right, you walk over there, and there's a big man wearing full plate mail with a big shield on his back and a great sword. Or I guess a long sword, not a great sword. And, because if he's using a shield, he can't have a great sword. Big sad. And he turns and looks and he goes, "Oh, so you're the 3. 2 interactions with the blue hand."
3, actually. I had another one.
"Oh, you failed to report it, I see."
It was small. It was a glance.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Well, look. Let's get down to the brass tacks, all right? They were a small group. They weren't a big deal. 2 months ago, they weren't a big deal. But recently, they've been attacking more and more people. It's starting to get a little extreme. At first, it started with them just kidnapping pets, but now they've started to try to kidnap people. I don't think they've been successful yet, but because they've been stopped every time. But it kind of seems like they're planning something, and I don't know what, and I don't like that.
What kind of people, or who are the people that they're trying to kidnap?
Well, mostly defenseless people. Like old people that are walking down the road that can't really fight back, or even young children. It's not good, and we need to find them. Luckily, like I said, all incidents that have happened so far have been contained, at least according to my knowledge. But we need to find them. We need to suss them out in this city. You three have had 3 interactions now with them. Do you have any idea where they might be?
I know that every time that they've been running away, they've been headed southbound from like the middle of the city when I had a few interactions. Northbound. I can't remember. Northbound. They've been running northbound whenever they've been running away. So I'm assuming wherever their hideout is, north of the city.
North part of the city.
Yeah.
That's where Steamworks docks into the city. There's a lot of warehouses up there. Maybe they're holed out in one of those.
That sounds pretty likely.
And get some guards together and we'll head over there. Do you 3 want to join? We'll pay you.
Are you going right now? When are you going?
I'll put together a squad and I'll head up. But if y'all want to head up right now and do any kind of brief scouting, it's a big area, so any help we can get would be, useful.
The trial for the Templars is tomorrow?
2 days.
2 days from now.
This is still the same day as the auction.
Oh, wow. It's been a long day.
It has.
Is it late in the evening?
Probably only around 3.
Oh, because
2 or
the
3.
auction was pretty early.
Yeah, the auction was in the morning. The auction ended around noon or 1, and then you had your meeting, and then you went straight to the temple and had a fight. So, yeah.
All right. Yeah, we can help.
Awesome. I'll put together a squad, and I'll head up there, and we'll meet you soon. But if you find them, don't attack them. We don't want to scare them away yet. Maybe try to sneak in, find any information, but we're trying to stay low. We're trying to take them all out at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Well, good luck. And he's going to turn and go over and start to talk to some people. Hey, you, get over here. Yeah, you two, get your squads together. We're going to head out soon.
All right, real fast, you two. Finding out that there are more kidnappings and that they're even kidnapping children. You remember Susie? I talked to you all about Susie, girl with the cat. I would like to check up and make sure she's okay. I know sometimes she's left home alone, sometimes she's with the lady next door. I'd also like to talk to her mum and make sure her mum knows that Susie should not ever be left alone.
Yeah, we can stop there on the way up. We're heading north, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Martha actually works at the sword,
Shattered Sword.
the Shattered Sword, where we stay. I haven't been able to introduce you because we've been fairly busy, but I do want to introduce you all to them sometime.
Sounds good. Can we also get some food on the way? It's been a very long day since the beginning of the auction.
Yeah, let's do that. Why don't we? I think we can stop by to see if Susie is all right at the house, and then make our way to the Shattered Sword where Martha is, and we can get some food at the Shattered Sword.
Sounds good.
Well, then we'll head to the docks.
Yeah.
Warehouses, not docks.
Warehouses?
It's not on any kind of water.
We'll head to the Sky Docks, where the city latches on.
I mean, you did say that was generally where it was docking, right? It was to that port of the
city dock, Trent.
It hooks onto the side of the wall.
It's a
and
dock.
it's a flying city.
It's not a dock.
It's a docking station.
It's a docking
It's a
station.
city
yeah,
dock,
so it's
Trent.
a dock, yeah.
No, it's not like a dock. It's not like a pier kind of thing.
Okay,
it's like,
okay.
It's like a couple big hooks on the side of a wall.
Tomato, potato.
Okay. All right, you lead the way and you walk over to Martha's house.
And she said it was the neighbor that normally takes care of it.
Yes, it is.
I'll just knock on her door.
Oh, you knock on the neighbor's door? Okay. The door opens and there's an older woman there, and she says like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?"
Are you the lovely woman who takes care of Susie throughout the day?
"Oh yeah, occasionally. She didn't get dropped off today.
She didn't?
Nope.
Do you know where she is?
Probably still at home, playing with her cat."
All right, thank you. I'm just
Okay.
wanting to make sure she's okay.
Yeah,
All right, we'll go check on her now.
sounds good to me. Bye. You walk over, and as you approach,
Not creepy at all. 3 stranger adults asking if a child is home alone.
she's blind. She can't see it. She doesn't know there are
The
three.
woman is blind?
She's blind?
Yeah, you didn't know that. You didn't ask.
You can kind of tell when you see a person, though.
I told you she was old.
That doesn't mean she's blind.
She's had a very wrinkly, saggy face.
Okay,
You
we
couldn't see
go
her
over to the
eyes.
house.
All right, you go over to Martha's house. It's just like right around the corner. And as you walk up, you see that the door is only hanging on one of the hinges.
I'll kill you. I run into the house.
All right, you run into the house and you see the table is knocked over. The chairs are like thrown across the room. The pot that normally she cooks stew all the time is on the floor, and it looks like a stew that she'd been cooking is spilled all over the floor. And
I'm gonna start shouting, Susie! Susie! Mr. Snuggles! Susie! Mr. Snuggles! Susie!
no answer.
Not even from Mr. Snuggles?
Not even Mr.
Speak
Snuggles.
with animals could have helped us right here.
Can I roll a perception check to see if they're still in the house or if they
Go for
left? 21. 21.
You find no one else is in this house, but you find several footprints, and they seem to be leading outside the house, and they're big footprints, and some of them are soaked in soup they got on the floor,
Heading
Alright.
northbound.
heading northbound.
Guys, there's some spilled soup, but it looks like
Freya starts
footprints.
licking up the footprints.
No, Freya. And I'm gonna like try and grab her face to like push it out of the way.
She just like recoils back like a cat, like kind of like folds in half, and she's just like, "Meow," and then goes over and starts like drinking the soup out of the bowl, out of like the spilled pot instead.
Alright, Blink, I hate to tell you, but we're gonna have to not go get food.
That is okay. I can make snacks for the road. Let's get going.
Oh yeah, you have your like
Yeah, I have my chef's
Your-
feet, so I'm gonna
What are they called?
Cliff Bar
the
dispenser.
precipice ingots.
Precipicing.
Oh yeah, you should also probably eat those because they give temp hit points, right?
They
Yeah.
do.
I had 10 hit points, didn't I?
Oh yeah, because you
I
ate one
did
that morning.
It was only like 2 though, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
he was already healed like 9 too. So, but yeah, I mean, you can only make the number of
I can
equal to your
only make
proficiency
2
bonus.
right now. Yeah.
So he already ate one, so you only have like one precipice ingot left.
Alright, eat your snack on the way. If it's alright with you guys, I'd like to hurry and try to find them as soon as possible.
Let's get going.
On a interesting side note, did we get a short rest in?
Yeah, we'll say you got a short rest in the 30 minutes. That's enough time to do a quick short rest.
Yeah,
I
I'm going
never
to
took
roll.
damage. That
Wait,
life.
do I have to roll to get my druid abilities back or no?
No, I think you get wild shape back on a short rest.
No. Only moon druids get him back on short rest.
Oh,
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
Really?
I looked it up. These
Do they?
mine get back on a short rest.
I
Okay,
think
cool.
I think it's all of them.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I rolled
It
max.
might not be all of them, but when I checked Circle of the Stars, it is.
Okay, cool.
I rolled max on the hit die, so back to full.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. And I just start booking it.
All right, are you going to try to follow the tracks at all?
Do the tracks last for very long? Because they're
You
soup,
don't know.
but they're...
You haven't followed them. You
All
have
right,
to roll
we'll
like
follow
a
the
survival
tracks.
check.
Can I roll a survival check?
You can.
I'll help him if I can.
Sure.
So that's help action, so advantage.
I rolled a nat 1, so thank you.
Hallelujah.
I rolled a 3, so it's like a 7. Yeah, 8 total.
You follow the soup footprints for as far as they go. And they lead a little north, and then they lead immediately into an alleyway.
Are they in
And
the sewers
you
again?
find them lead straight to a sewer grate, and that's when they disappear.
Alright,
Can I pry open the sewer grate? And
Yeah. I mean, it's like not a grate. It's a sewer like lid. Like a.
It's like the one we went in before, right?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Freya, was the soup warm or cold?
Freya doesn't speak.
Is there any way to...
And then she nods her head yes.
Oh, thank you, Freya. So warm?
She doesn't speak common.
Does she not understand common? I thought she could understand all the language you can understand.
Actually, maybe. Let me see.
Have you been speaking to her in Draconic the whole time?
That'd be so creepy.
Freya, get back.
I
I know for sure she speaks. It just says Draconic on it.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't realize maybe she didn't speak common.
Does it say she speaks?
It just says languages Draconic.
That means she can speak.
No, specifically, I'm pretty sure it says she understands Draconic but can't speak.
If it doesn't say that, that means that she can speak.
Maybe it's pseudo-dragons I'm thinking of.
It might be. Because if it just says languages Draconic, that means that she can speak Draconic. Which means I have to now come up with a voice for Freya and actually start speaking more than cat sounds and dog noises.
Unless nobody understands Draconic.
He does. He learned it naturally through the subclass.
Maybe she just always makes those random noises.
She doesn't speak. You know, she's still a baby right now, right? She's not in her bigger form yet. She's a baby.
Nowhere did it say she only understands it or anything.
That means that she can actually speak Draconic.
I did not realize that. That's fantastic. I can have conversations with her now.
I did not realize that either. That also means she doesn't understand Common. Which is...
She can kind of start learning it, though, I guess.
I'm going to say over the 2 months, she learned Common. She can't speak it, but she can understand it. It's like me with Spanish.
And she nods yes, it was warm?
She nods yes, it was warm.
Alright, we might not actually be that far behind him if it was still warm. Should we go into the sewers and chase after them?
Maybe, or would it be smarter to try and get ahead of them? If it was recent, we might be able to go above ground and get there ahead of time.
We just don't know where the sewers lead.
Well, we know where they're going generally.
Yeah, but the city's pretty big. We might be able to find more tracks if we go down the sewers.
That's true.
And this is the second time that they've gone in the sewers, so maybe they stay in the sewers.
That is true. Maybe they're not in a warehouse, but they're in some underground thing north of the city.
Okay. Yeah, if we want to check it out, and I'll keep removing the lid.
All right, you remove the lid and you see the narrow hatch with a ladder that leads straight down to the sewers.
All right, we go.
All right, you go down, and it's the same thing you saw before. It's like a water section in the middle and then two like sidewalks, just enough for one person on either end.
Do the sewers branch much?
You don't know. You've never really traveled
Well,
to the sewers.
as we're going, do they branch much?
Before I answer that question...
Can I roll a survival or perception check?
Before I answer that question, let me answer you this question. What order are you traveling in?
I'm going down first because I'm trying to go fast.
Okay, because like I said, there is only enough space for one person at a time. So I need to know your traveling order.
I'll go second.
Okay, I'll be in the back. Also, Vesper puts his hat of disguise on and transforms to look like Harold Bridgebreaker again. The dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're in like the opposite of order of what it really should be.
Probably.
But
Because only the person in the front is going to be able to roll a tracking check.
that's not good.
Nope. But you're the one in the front, so...
Or
You're the one in the front,
or
I'm
you
gonna
could be
cast
like,
guidance
hey
on
guys, someone
That's
help.
true because I know my skills.
Okay, yeah, if you want to.
All right, who's good at tracking?
I am, says the dwarf in the back.
All right, go for it.
You shimmy around.
And Cassiel's kind of like antsy because he's like, these are people I know.
You shimmy around. One of your foot slips and steps in the poop water, and it stinks.
But my shoe is completely clean still because it's a Sky Jordan.
That's right.
Sky
Michael.
Michael.
It's a Sky Michael.
The Sky Michael emerges, pristine white.
All right, Gordon, or
forgot.
is Blank giving guidance?
Yeah, Blank is going to cast guidance on you.
Okay.
And is he getting help? Because there's enough of us.
Yeah, you're getting help. You can have advantage on that.
24 total.
Yikes. All right, you're looking around, and at first you can't find anything, and then Freya hops off your shoulder and, like, sniffs the air, and then points with her nose, and then speaks in Draconic, and says, "Yo,
No, she's a,
Yes,
she's a
yes.
woman, Trent.
But she's a dragon woman.
Yo,
Okay,
boy,
fine.
what you doing over here?
Fine. She says, I'm just going to speak in the first thing that comes out. Yo. Hey, no, I want to do like a good voice, but
Do like a little kid voice.
I'm not good at those though. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I found a track right here.
What?
It's the soup.
More soup?
Yeah, right here. And then she licks it
Oh, nasty, Freya. There's a lot
and
of
she throws up.
yeah.
That was nasty.
Yeah.
Listen, don't lick the floor.
Yeah. Okay, Freya. Lead the way.
Okay, and no, she just pointed out the tracks to you, so now you see them now. And
Oh, okay.
It's only soup every once in a while, but you can follow them pretty easily.
I'm sure eventually the soup is no longer on their
Yeah,
foot.
after a couple steps, you just find like
Sticky footprint.
sticky footprints. Like the soup is gone, but it seems like maybe a potato got wedged at the bottom of their shoe. So each step leads like a small smear.
Okay, yeah, we just keep following it as fast as we can without falling into the sewer.
All right, you follow it pretty quickly, and it leads down a couple corners, and at one point it actually opens up into like a kind of circular hexagonal room with tunnels on each of the walls, and you walk in on one of them, but with that good of a roll, you find which tunnel it is that you need to, and so you keep following it, and you go forward, and then you end up turning on one of the forward right ones.
As we're going, Cassiel suddenly just punches himself in the arm and leg. It's like, if I knew this was going to be so bad, I would have given the captain my thorn and then we could have updated him.
Oh, that's right.
That would have been fantastic.
It's okay. If we keep going this way, we should run into them soon.
Yeah, yes, we're okay. We're making good pace too.
We'll find her. Don't worry.
After about 20 minutes, you've traveled a bit, and you've passed several more ladders that lead up. You find a ladder that has the potato on it. And Freya eats it.
I was going to say, I stopped Freya from eating
She
it.
eats it already. It's too late.
Freya, that potato's just been dragged through the sewer, literally.
Hey, listen! It tastes good, though.
She
I
throws
can't
up again.
wait until we're level 7 and she's no longer this high-pitched voice.
She's still going to say, hey, listen.
But she's gonna sound like
listen.
the dragon from Raya and the Last Dragon. Just be like, all right, we got.
Okay,
Goes up a ladder.
Yeah, it goes up one of the ladders in the super
who wants to check it out?
Who has great stealth and I have great stealth, but I'm not the best at spotting things. What do we want to do more, stealthy or spotting things?
I think stealthy. They should be right above us.
All right, I'll go up then. I'll try to be stealthy as I kind of just poke it up and look around.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
It's 13.
You go up and you push up slowly and you turn and you look and you see you are right in front of a massive warehouse that has boarded up doors and a bunch of boarded up windows.
Do I see any people?
You do not see any people.
All right. I kind of close the lid for a second and then go to talk to him. So
What did you see?
So we're right in front of a very large boarded up warehouse. Everything inside me is screaming to run inside and do something. And then there's that one small bit that says you should probably go get the guards to help you do this. What do you guys think? Because I am ready to just go in there right now. Stealthily, but go in there right now.
Should we split up? I can run back and let the guards know.
Yes, let's split the party. No, I think if we're going to go in, we need all of us there.
I think we need to figure out what we're dealing with more first before, because if there's only a couple of guys in the place, then we could maybe leave one or two of us here to just keep watching them, and then send someone. Because he did ask us not to engage.
That is right. Yeah, he
That
asked
is
us just
true.
to scout out.
All right. I think I'm the fastest, so I am going to book it and go to them.
You're gonna go back?
Yeah,
All right. Me and Vesper will.
because I've got these
lay
Sky
low.
Michaels. I'm very fast. Extra 5 feet. Plus, I'm a rogue, so I can do triple movement.
Double dash.
Okay, you go get them as fast as possible.
Are you leaving and then running, or are you running through the sewers?
Wait. Maybe we should figure out more information than just there's a warehouse here, because we don't even know if they're in here or not.
All right. Okay, let's do that then. And also, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. All right. So let's go.
All right, you lift up the sewer grate, and then you push it to the
Do
side.
they need to roll stealth now too?
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Do I need to re-roll, or do I just keep using the fourth?
You can re-roll. You went back down.
we roll too?
too? Yeah, everyone's gonna. If everyone's leaving, everyone needs to roll, and you all have disadvantage because you're crawling out of a sewer grate. Like,
Disadvantage?
yeah, you're coming out of the floor. Like, this isn't like you found a hiding spot. This is like you're walking out of a very obvious place.
I actually rolled good this time,
Great.
so it's a 23.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 and a 14, so 16.
Okay.
I rolled a 2,
No.
so I got a 7.
I got a 2 and a 7. That's not good.
Yeah.
All right. Vesper, you're gonna go last. Cassiel, you come out and just like you push it so stealthily, and then you just like come out, and like as you come out, your body's like on the ground, so like your whole body is never over like a foot off of the ground. You just like inch like a worm across until you find like a trash can nearby that you can hide behind. Blank, you get out and you can't do the exact same thing, but
Because
you
I'm
go,
like
'cause you're
7-8
wood.
feet. Yeah.
But you come out to like your waist and then like fold 90 degrees and then roll into a ball.
Scooby-Doo
And
skitter.
like, Scooby-Doo like no. You like roll into a ball and you just
He
like
twinkle
roll.
toes over there.
Vesper, you come out and you just walk out. And then you can't bend your body like they can because you've got a big pole across your back. And so you have to like get out and then try to like crouch down. So you get out, and as you try to crouch down, your foot slips on the lid.
The potato.
The potato. No, Freya already ate that. It slips on the lid, and the lid like moves and clangs back into place kind of loud. And then you quickly dart to the side.
What do our surroundings look like?
You are in kind of an alleyway. All of the sewer grates are in alleyways. But it's like looking straight out of this alleyway is just this massive, looks kind of like an abandoned warehouse. On either side of you is a massive warehouse as well.
So the only way someone would have seen us is if they're looking down the alley.
Yes.
But
Or if they were in the alley behind you.
Yeah, but maybe they could have heard me.
The clang.
maybe.
Yep. But it seems like nobody approaches.
Did Freya have to roll?
No, she's on your shoulders.
Okay.
All right. So there's these two right next to us, and there's that big one that's boarded up over there. My money's on the boarded up one, but should we check all three?
Sure.
Are there
And-
windows? Any open windows?
There are open windows on the ones next to you. There are no open windows on the bottom floor on the boarded up one. The closed one has like boards covering the door and then boards covering all of the windows on the first floor.
Okay, Cass, you check the boarded one. Me and Blank can run quickly to the other ones.
All right. I'll head over to the boarded one.
All right, you headed over to the
Still
boarded one.
stealthy.
Okay, you will just use the same stealth checks. You two run over and you just peek in a couple of the windows. And as he is stealthing across, he's taking a little longer to make sure nobody sees him as he stealths across. You two look in those windows and you see there's nobody in these warehouses, and they seem to be full of goods. And there's like no dust. The warehouses on either side seem to be inactive.
What do I find?
You walk forward and you are now in front of that warehouse. You circle the whole thing real quick and you find none of the windows on the first floor are open. All of them have boards covering them entirely. And then there's only there's a door in the front and a door in the back, and both of them boarded up very tight.
Is there any way to climb? How tall is it?
The only open windows are on the second floor, and so that's probably like, I don't know, 13, 15 feet up. So if you want to climb, roll me an athletics check.
All right. Are there like boxes or something that I can go up, or
Not really.
is it close enough to any other buildings to like shimmy or jump type
Yeah,
of
if
thing?
you go to an alleyway on the side, then yes, it's close enough to a building that you can kind of like shimmy between the two.
Okay.
So
Athletics.
Yeah, roll me an athletics.
That's a skinny alleyway.
Oh, actually, you know what? That's right.
I got long legs though. Also, if we want to
He's wall
change,
hopping, going back and forth between the two.
would that be athletics or more acrobatics?
No,
or
that's
athletics
definitely
still.
athletics.
Nat 20.
No way. you do what I said as a joke. You walk up and you do like a Prince of Persia, like bounce off the two walls, and then you get up and you manage to like hold yourself at the window and you come up and peer. And as you look down, you see your Sky Michaels twinkle.
Do they level up?
No, but it seems like they are a lot stronger, and it seems like they might level up soon.
Oh, awesome.
And you can peer in. And as you peer in, you see this place is not full of dust, and picture a Costco.
Picturing
A Costco.
So there are snack stands.
No goods
Oh,
anywhere in
that's
the whole
actually
Costco.
terrifying.
Yeah. Just a bunch of empty shelves.
People.
As you look forward, you see maybe the shelves have been arranged in a square shape. So they're going around on the sides. And it looks like in the center, there are full shelves, kind of blocking view of anything farther in the center. And as you look, these full shelves are full of cages with animals of all sorts and kinds, dogs, cats, parrots, and you see a cage that has Susie.
All right. After I see that, he thinks just for a second. Is there like a skylight?
Even higher up. You're only on the second
Yeah.
floor, and this is like a 4-story building.
Okay. Is it all one big room though?
Yeah, it's all one.
Okay.
It's a Costco.
Yeah.
So
He thinks for a second like we could get in the skylight and I could lower it down, and then he's like, I gotta no. And then he gets back down and he's gonna go back over to them.
Okay.
Are there any people outside?
Not outside.
Okay. Then he's gonna pick up the pace a little bit.
And actually, when you looked in through the window, you did see some people in there. You saw some people with orange and blue robes, with the silver mask and the blue hand. You saw people from the blue hand.
If
group.
I get like a quick
Just-
body count.
Just people walking around the outside. No, you can't see anything in the square in the middle, but people walking around the outside, you see probably maybe like 3 to 5 walking around. But this is like picture a Costco. It's huge. Even at a second floor, you can't see across the whole thing.
Yeah. All right. I'll head back over to them.
'Kay.
All right. So I saw Susie in there, and lots of cages with lots of animals, and I saw the Blue Hand group. There was about 5 of them going around. There's all of the stands are in a cube around it and blocking off some view of the center. So there might be something there. I'm gonna go.
Do you see her mom?
Her mom? No. Her mom's probably at the Shattered Sword Tavern.
Was Susie making that stew herself then?
No, her mom probably just left it there for Susie so Susie could have some lunch. So I'm going to book it.
You're gonna let the captain know?
Yes. Here. I pull off a thorn and hand it to Blank.
What do you want me to do with this?
In your head, you hear me say, I can speak to you, you can't speak to me, but I can speak to you pretty much anywhere in the city. All right, bye. And he's just going to book it. He's been so antsy like this whole time, and he's triple movement, double dash.
All right.
Sky Michael's making faster.
Sprinting.
Just holding the thorn, he's gonna turn to Vesper. Wait, what do we do? Do we just
Let's
wait
find
and make
a
sure that they
window.
don't?
I'll stand on your shoulders and
Okay,
look
cool.
through
Yeah, yeah.
it.
Do you do that?
Yeah, he's like 8 feet tall, right?
He is like
Yeah.
8
The
feet
window's
tall.
what, 15 feet up?
Yeah.
You said 13.
I said 13 to 15, so yeah, you can
And
do that.
Okay.
Okay, as you do that, give me a second. David, roll me an athletics check, please. Because, yes, you can do triple movement, but that's supposed to be like sprinting.
Yeah.
That's not average. That's you moving as fast as possible.
I can.
You're across the whole city. I want to see how long are you going to be able to hold this sprint.
So I rolled a 17, but I'm pretty sure I have a -1 strength.
Oof. You rolled a 17?
Yeah. So it's 16 total.
Okay, with a 16, you managed to keep up that whole sprint. Now roll me a perception check with disadvantage because you're moving very fast.
I had a 7 and a nat 20, but it's disadvantage. Perception,
Perception.
and I am proficient in that, I think. Yeah, I am. So it's a 9 total.
You don't see anything as you are sprinting.
I'm also, like... No, he's just booking it.
Okay.
And he might take like some alleys every once in a while as like shortcuts and also to be out of plain view, but
Right.
otherwise he's just booking it.
All right.
Are you going to find the captain or just any guard?
Captain, I mean, any guards I find along the way, I'm going to say go to the warehouse district. Do I see any, was there anything around that warehouse that like numbers? Because sometimes warehouses are numbered.
Yeah, you saw this warehouse was numbered 663.
All right. If I pass any guards, I'm going to say there's an emergency at warehouse 663. Go fast.
Okay.
I'm getting the captain. Then
right.
that's all I say. Then even if
Okay.
they ask questions, I keep.
You're running and
booking
you don't really run into any guards. You're moving too quickly to really slow down and talk to anyone. And you rolled too poorly on your perception check to notice anything
All you
around
see
you.
are rapid white feet.
You pull up and you like Sonic the Hedgehog like ski to a stop in front of the door, and you open the door breathing very heavily, and the secretary is right there, and he is like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Is the captain in?
No, he left with the squad to go up to the warehouse.
Do you know where they went?
To the warehouse district to
Do you
search
know
for
where they
stuff.
were going to start?
I don't know anything. I was just told to tell anyone that he's not here.
I book it to where the warehouses are.
Okay, you book it back. We're gonna hop over to you two.
As
does
I'm
it
running,
look
I
up
stop
there?
and I turn back around. Is there any way to contact him remotely?
Yeah,
Can we?
not me.
Who?
If we had a wizard.
Do we have a wizard for that purpose in the guards?
Yeah, we do.
Where is he?
With him.
Why would he go with the man?
Because he needed the support. The magical support.
There's no one else? Even if they're not part of the guard, but they're closer than the warehouse district, there's an emergency happening.
I mean, we only got like 2 wizards, and he took both of them.
What about the Templars? Would they have someone?
I mean, yeah, the Templars are special, but we don't really work with the Templars.
How close are the Templars?
Closer than the warehouse district.
I'm going to run there, and maybe there's a Shadow Templar that I got to know that could help me out.
Okay, you sprint over there. We're gonna hop back. You get on his shoulders?
Yeah,
Well-
so
How long did it take me to run there?
It took you 30 minutes winding and following tracks in the sewer. So sprinting all the way back, not winding through a sewer, it probably took you around 10 to 15 minutes.
do you tell us that?
Oh, yeah. So I'll say, so Blank, you hear this in your head. All right, the captain's not at the headquarters. He and a bunch of guards are apparently somewhere in the warehouse district if you want to look. I'm going to try to find someone to send him a remote message because it'll take me a long time to get back.
So yeah, I'm standing on Blank's shoulders, looking through a window when he
Roll
gets
me a
that.
stealth check.
Dang it!
I'm casting guidance on you, and with that, I'm gonna like tap your foot and be like, "The captain's already."
No, okay, no. I need a stealth check from before you got this message. You've
Okay.
been up here like for 10 minutes.
I don't have inspiration or anything, huh?
You do not.
You got to give us those more, man.
I know.
I'm pretty sure he got it for the interactions with his dragon.
No.
Wait. So what's happening now?
I'm waiting for him to tell me what his stealth check
It's
was.
an 11.
Did you add his guidance?
Yeah, it was a 1.
Okay.
Do I get the help action?
No.
Oh.
I can't just always give you the help action.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
What is Blank
But
doing?
you got to give us
What is Blank
inspiration,
doing to
Trent.
make you stealthy?
I don't think you've actually given anyone inspiration.
I got
In
it
the-
once, I think, way early on.
I forget sometimes. I'll give it to you eventually.
Okay, well, it was just an 11.
You are up there and you're peeking in, and as you watch it, are you watching for like the whole 10 minutes? Like, how long are you up there watching?
I was going to watch the whole time, yeah.
Okay, if you keep watching the whole time, you see what Cassiel saw, but you get a better count of the guards, and you notice there's probably about 10 of guards that are just cycling through, and almost like walking in a circle around the outside. And as you walked in,
Actually, is there a way where I could maybe get a different angle to see what's in the middle?
you'd have to go higher.
Blank
go
has
gadget,
mine with-
Blank stilts. Just kidding. Blank doesn't have those
I'm not.
yet.
From a second floor, you're not going to be able to find an angle that lets you see. You
Okay.
need to go higher.
Okay, he's just going to chill at that window then.
Okay.
Unless Blank says anything.
Well, once I get the message, I'll like tap his foot and let him know.
You know now. Oh, but I was going to say,
Can I?
close to about like before you get the message, close to about like the 8-minute mark, you see Susie starts freaking out in the cage. Just starts going absolutely bananas. And you hear her scream something. You hear her scream, Martha! Martha!
Dang it.
Sorry. No, you hear her scream like, Mr. Snuggles, no!
Something's happening to, I think, their cat. Maybe.
They're doing something to her cat?
I don't know. Susie started freaking out. And then you get the message.
Yeah, and then you get the message.
Hey, the guard captain is over here in the warehouse district.
Oh, we should go find him then.
Yeah, let's go find him. I'm gonna bring you down.
Okay, you hop down.
As we're walking around, can I roll a perception check to make sure that we don't get spotted by
Sure.
anyone?
Wouldn't that be stealth?
Or at least not.
Stealth
Like,
is
just
for
to-
hiding. Perception is to see if he was spotted.
Yeah, I want to see if there's anyone around that would look like the blue hand or
Okay, go ahead and roll for me.
Yeah. That's an 8.
You don't.
Okay.
How are you looking for the guards?
I think we're gonna separate.
Okay. Split the party 3 ways. I like it.
Yep.
Easier for me to
Well-
kill you.
And we're going to blank. I think we should just both go each direction and see if we can find any guards or the captain as fast as we can and tell them to come to warehouse 663.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let's do that. You want to go that way?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go
As
down
you
this
say
way.
that, you see the captain walk up with a squad of 15 people. I just rolled like a chance luck, and it was a natural 20.
Hallelujah.
And so you see him walking down the main road, and he's like, all right, we're going to split up from here. You 10 go that way. You 5 come with me, and we're going to go this way.
I'm not even
Can
gonna be
I
here
run
for
over there
this.
and like silently like wave my arms to try and grab his
Yeah.
attention? Cool.
He turns and looks and goes, oh, hey, it's
Shh. And like as
What?
I get closer, I'm gonna tell him to be quiet. Like, they are over there in that warehouse, 663.
You found them?
We found them. Yeah, they have
He turns and
animals
looks
and
at one of
people
the
in these
people.
cages.
He turns and looks at one of the people in the squad and says, hey, Barry, message Jerry in the other squad and tell him to come over here to warehouse 663. And Barry's just like, you got it. I'll go speedy fast in this message.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Gordon, I think, or Blank was telling him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, what was going on?
Yeah, he says, all right, there's like an emergency or can we wait for the other squad to show up?
They're doing something in there. I don't know what, but it includes animals and people. But
Huh.
When we left, Susie, the girl they kidnapped. Oh,
They kidnapped someone?
they kidnapped a girl. She's in a cage in there.
We need to get it. What?
When we left, she was screaming, "No, not my pet," basically. And so they're doing something in there.
All right, the other squad's showing up. We gotta go in now.
Yeah.
Blank is gonna like say to himself, like, man, I wish I was smaller. And as he's saying that, he's actually shrinking. And as he shrinks, he's gonna turn into a black cat. And
Everyone just stares.
Including Vesper, because Vesper's never seen Blank turn into an animal before.
Blank has never done this before. This is weird for him too. But he like looks up at the guard captain and a Vesper and wait, what?
You can't talk.
Yeah, no, you can't talk.
I can't
as a
talk,
cat.
so I just meow.
Blank? What just happened?
Freya hops down and licks her lips.
I'm just gonna like search and just like
And then
back away.
She turns back and looks at Vesper and almost like nods her head like, mm-hmm.
No,
and then,
that's
and then
Blank.
then she winks at you. And then nods her head again like, and then licks her lips.
No.
Can I look for an entrance, like a broken like piece
Yeah.
of the wall that I
Oh,
can
for
see
sure.
through?
There's definitely a broken piece of the wall.
Wait, there is?
Oh, yeah,
that
for
I
sure.
see?
This is a broken down warehouse.
Can I sneak through it?
Yeah.
We see
Sweet.
him going in then?
Yeah, you see him just sprint like a cat and just like slink into the building.
Okay, I don't know what he's doing, Captain.
Should we wait for him?
I don't know. He went inside. Maybe he's gonna open the door.
Look, maybe, hopefully. You know what? Let's just wait for the other squad. They should be here in like 5 minutes. At that point, we're going in, even if your other friend's not here yet. Do you have a way to contact him?
No.
Where did he go?
Well, you have a wizard, right? Oh, but your wizard doesn't know him, huh?
Barry, you saw the weird dude with the golden crown thorny thing, right? It's like, yeah, man, I totally saw him. Can you message him? I can try. Yeah, I got this. I'm speedy fast. And you get a message in your head, Cassiel, that says, hey, this is Barry. You don't know me, but I know you. We are at the warehouse 663 with all the boys. Pull up. Except you don't hear up because he only had 25
Right.
frames, so you just hear pull.
All right, I'll be there as fast as I can go. Please save that little girl.
He can't respond, but okay. All right, I'm going to assume you can.
Yeah, Cassiel's booking it as fast as he can.
Roll me another athletics check.
13.
13.
Which is because I rolled a 14, which is one slot off the nat 20.
Oh. All right, and you sprint.
What's Blank doing?
Blank. What do you do?
So I'm inside. I want to check and see if there's any guards near me, and then I want to see if I can...
A guard sees you and goes, hey, one of them got out. And
Wait, can I roll a stealth check coming in? Like, or no?
Sure, you didn't say that, but sure, you
Okay.
can.
Yeah, all right. No, if they spotted me,
Wait,
I'm gonna...
I thought it was assumed he was being stealthy because
Yeah.
he said he was sneaking in.
He said he went in.
I'm pretty sure I said
Go
I
ahead and
went
roll
in
stealth
sne-
check.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll stealth check.
It's not good. It's 5.
Okay, I rolled an 18 for a perception check. They see you.
All right.
He goes, hey! And he sprints up and he's going to try to grab you.
Okay. Oh.
Wait, do we roll initiative? Can he go back out the hole
If this guy doesn't grab him, sure.
Yeah, can I go out the hole or...
before he even
I
gets to
need
him?
you to roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
Or athletics, but I'm sure a cat's athletics are garbage.
Yeah, do you know what cat stats?
We're keeping it. It's 19.
Yeah, you don't even need a cat stats. You slip right out of the guy's hand, and he shouts out, hey, we got one over here. It's missing. It got out. Let's just grab it and put it back in one of the cages.
Cool.
What do you do?
He wouldn't go outside. He would run towards the cages. He wants to help, like, the other people over there.
Okay, as you run towards the cages, you lose the guards behind you. So they are no longer following, and they just say, we'll get it later. It's not that important. It's running towards the middle. One of them will grab him. And as you walk forward, you kind of like, I'm going to assume you start like slinking once you lose them and kind of like peer around the cages.
Mm-hmm.
As you peer around the cages, you see 15 people, blue hand people, standing in a circle. They all have, the whole array, but all of them have the pinky finger in orange.
In orange.
Except for one person who is in the very center of this circle of 15 people, so there's technically 16. There's a circle of 15, and the person in the middle who has a full orange hand. You can tell she's a woman from her figure, and she is standing right in front of a big cage. It's picture like an oversized bird cage that is elevated off the ground, probably about 4 feet off the ground. Underneath it, and it's underneath it is a small bowl. Or no, it's not a bowl, it's a chalice, a small chalice. It's actually a pretty big chalice. And inside the cage right now is a cat. A big, fluffy, white cat.
Can I...
Let me finish. On the inside of this bird cage, there are big spikes pointing inward. Pointing inward so that if something were to struggle, they would hit these big spikes. But coming out of these big spikes are bolts of lightning hitting this cat. As the 15 people are circling and chanting, the person in the middle raises her hands and finishes the chant, and the lightning stops, and the cat dissolves into a single drop that slips through the bottom of the cage and lands in the chalice. The woman turns and says, "This is taking too long. Grab the woman." And one of the guards goes to the cages on the other side and pulls out a woman that you do not recognize. but Cassiel would recognize her as Martha. And that is where we're going to end this episode.
Dang it! I knew Martha was maybe there.
Cassiel's gonna be so mad.
Would we have heard the ruckus?
If you were right up against the warehouse, yeah, you would have. But we can talk more about that next time. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I hope the suspense is high and you're hanging on a cliff right now. As much as I hate cliffhangers, sometimes you love them because they make you want to listen to more or read the next chapter of a good book. And hopefully you do, and hopefully you don't hate us now, or hate me now. You probably don't hate them, you probably just hate me.
I hate you now.
If you liked what you heard, if you're excited for the next time, or if you hate me now, send us a letter about it. You can send us an email at channeldivinitypodcast@gmail.com, or you can send us a message on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter Twitter is CDPodcast, CDPod23, and Instagram and Facebook is Channel Divinity Podcast. You can send us a message there. You can also send us a name, so maybe one of these random cultists can have a name, or maybe Barry and Jerry don't have to be so oddly similar in name. Or maybe the chief guard can finally get a name because no one's asked him yet, and I'm happy because no one asked him yet, and he does not have a name. Maybe I'll put one together for him next time. Or you can send me a name, and he can have your name. You can also leave us a 5-star review, which would be greatly appreciated. You can find us on Spotify or wherever you're listening to us right now, actually. That's where you can find us. And you can leave us a review on pretty much anything that you're listening to us on. I guess Spotify, you can't leave like a review, but you can give us like stars, 5 stars, 5 thumbs up. That's it for little announcement thingies. I'm Trent. I'm your DM that you hopefully don't hate. And going around the table, we've got...
I'm David, and I play Cassiel De'Hart.
Dean, and I play Vesper Ravenwing.
I'm Gordon, and I play Blank.
And we'll see you all next week.
Keep tuning in.